Everyone, welcome back to a new post today. Let's today discuss the most important topics that we need to keep track for November 11th for the upcoming UPSC Civil Services examination of 2025. So the very first issue about November 11th is about France evaluating the Pinaka rocket of India because it wants to acquire this rocket system of India. What's the significance of this and what exactly is the Pinaka rocket system? Now, Pinaka is a multi-barrel rocket launcher system for the military, and France is evaluating India's Pinaka, that is the multi-barrel rocket launcher system, for the use in its own military. It wants to replace its aging M270 Lance Rockets Unitaire rocket system. The LRU is expected to exceed its life service in 2027, and therefore France wants to replace this with a Pinaka rocket system. The Pinaka is a long-range artillery system that can hit the targets up to 75 kilometers away, and it has multiple variants and is considered an attractive option for the French army. So France is evaluating the Pinaka as a broader search for its system to modernize its artillery capabilities and also the capability of its army as well. The sign is an evaluation of deep and strategic ties between India and also highlights India's growing reputation of defense manufacture. So has the Pinaka rocket system been acquired by other countries? Yes. So Pinaka is developed by DRDO and it is produced by Indian companies like Solar Industries, Larsen & Toubro, India and Ordnance Factory. Armenia is the first export customer for Pinaka rocket system, and other countries in the Southeast Asia as well are showing interest. The next is about a parliamentary standing committee now on information technology, which is led by BJP's MP Nishikant Dubey, has called for representatives of two media groups to discuss mechanisms to cut fake news. Let me tell you, we do not have the definition of fake news in our statutes or any law, but however it is vaguely defined in the Information Technology Act. Now, two organizations, that is the News Broadcasters and Digital Association and the Editors Guild of India, will present their views on the issue at a meeting that is scheduled for November 21st. The panel has prioritized addressing fake news, particularly its spread on the social media platforms, amid growing concerns from policymakers and elected representatives. Fake news lacks a legal definition in Indian law. However, the Information Technology Act of rules of 2021 require intermediaries to prevent the misinformation and information which is patently false and untrue or misleading in nature on their platforms. And misinformation also needs to be defined according to the Indian law. The state government has established a state fact-checking unit for the government-related information through a 2023 amendment to the Information Technology Rules struck down by the Bombay High Court in September 2024. The Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita has modified the language from the IPC to address misinformation. Section 353 of the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, publishing false information or alarming news, including through electronic means with the intent to create enmity, can result up to 3 years of information and a fine as well. And the next is about Sanjeev Khanna being sworn in as the 51st Chief Justice of India. The Chief Justice is sworn in by the President of India and appointed according to Article 124 of the Indian Constitution. However, the senior-most judge of the Supreme Court is usually selected as the Chief Justice of India. This practice has also been overlooked twice in the Indian history of the judiciary, that is the Supreme Court. Apart from that, it is Article 124 and the Memorandum of Procedure which deals with the appointment of the Chief Justice. We have the national wind energy capacity now being studied in India. The National Institute of Wind Energy says that India's capacity of wind energy is about 1163 gigawatt at 150 meters above the ground level, and it is ranked 4th in the world for installed wind energy capacity. Among the wind energy generating states, it's Tamil Nadu that generates the highest wind energy capacity. And Antariksha Abhyas 2024 was carried forward. It's a 3-day exercise to war game of growing threats from and to space-based assets and services. It is being conducted by the Defence Space Agency Headquarters Integrated Defence Staff. Exercise Antariksha Abhyasa is the first of its kind exercise being conducted and is expected to help secure the national strategic objectives in the space and integrate India's space capability in military operations as well. The space exercise aims to enhance the understanding of the space-based assets, services, and to gain understanding of operational operational dependency on the space segment between the stakeholders. In addition, it also intends to identify the vulnerabilities to conduct operations in the event of denial or disruptions of the space-based service. It will have participants from the Defense Space Agency and its allied units, along the personnel from Army, Navy and the Air Force. And this is all about Antariksh Abhyas, the very first the space-based exercise from India. So this is about November 15th, about the most important topics that you need to keep track for the upcoming UPSC preliminary examinations. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to comment at the end of the video. I shall see you tomorrow in the next post for November 12th. Until then, it's very happy learning.